Good evening all, my name is Justin, I am from Sydney. It's been a few years since my last watch walkthrough. Those watches that you last saw were unfortunately stolen in a house robbery in 2015. It's okay, head up high. I didn't let it get to me too much, although it does hurt. I worked hard for those things, but it did change my life. Change my perspective on life rather. And I kind of no longer acquire or have that burning obsession to do so anymore. Kind of enjoy life, however, whatever that means. The Grand Seiko Snowflake. I am prompted to do a little quick chat about this only because I have to return this back to its rightful owner tomorrow. I've started a watch club I did start one in 2014, and yeah, we've amassed a decent following at the moment, and we've made some good friends, and there are some good people in there, with a wide range of tastes as well, of course. In any case, this is the Grand Seiko Snowflake. I'm not a tech guru, and I probably would not do it justice. So I'm going to talk off the cuff and hopefully give you a bit of a live demo as to how beautiful this thing really is. A titanium case, which is probably, I wouldn't call it rare, but it really does give it a unique position in, or at least characteristic of being quite light. It's one of the first things you notice when you pick it up. Some might say it betrays its quality by being so light and almost insignificant. I don't think so. I really don't think so. So Grand Seiko are really at the forefront of this type of watchmaking. It's quite an understated look. You either get it or you don't. It doesn't matter that people just think it's just a Seiko. They are really masters of watch making and finishing, as well as producing everything in-house in their own factories in Japan. I do admit they are quite pricey, and some would often say I would not pay so much for a Seiko, or you can't justify the price. You could use that argument across many different things. Once you break down materials, research, design, etc., can you really just quantify where your money goes so easily? Do they just become objects of desire, or priced to a point where there's a willingness to pay, right? Doesn't matter what it is. In any case, the Grand Seiko is well respected among those watchmakers that do, watch collectors that do like them or love them. And the Snowflake is just one of them. Notice the dial, and it's got this beautiful texture. The polishing of all the indices, the polishing of the hands, the way the light glides and bounces off the different facets of all the different surfaces is really best admired in person, and good videos and photos, which this is not. It kind of glistens the right way and changes as you switch it between one way or another. It almost looks glitzy, but it's not. It's just really fine polishing, multiple surfaces, and almost deceptive with the light and how it lights up this watch. a bit of a masterpiece. Sure, you might just think it's a date window, but it's actually beautifully cut out. I don't know what the manufacturing process is, but it's a remarkable inclusion into the dial. For example, the Patek, I might get shot for this, but the Patek Philippe Nautilus, brilliant watch, fine watch, but to me the date window almost seems a bit out of place, and it just doesn't feel so balanced. Not because it's there, but just how it's executed. Moving on to the movement. Again, I'm no technical expert, but I think the spring drive is a bit of a revolution. For those that don't know, it, in very simple terms, it combines the accuracy of a quartz crystal with a mechanical movement that we all come to admire. What we ended up with is a watch that has a very remarkable smooth sweep, which I might power up for you guys. That started up very quick. I was told by the owner that when you first charge it up, the seconds hand does seem to sweep quite quick. Probably as it levels out, I'm not sure. But what you have here is very high accuracy, an almost perfect mechanical sweep, or maybe it is perfect, or it's too perfect. Subjective. And running into a very fine accuracy. That's a power reserve that you see there on the 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Pointed out to me, which I find quite mesmerizing, is the balance wheel on the spring drive movement. For those that are familiar with a typical mechanical movement, often the balance wheel is oscillating, left, right, left, right. This wonderful thing constantly spins in a single direction. I'm not sure the science behind that, but pretty cool if you ask me. Those decorations you see on, or the finishing for this movement, are known as Tokyo stripes. Thanks for watching.